How does Iboga help with suicidal thoughts? All right, let's get into it. My name is Alec. Pleased to be here with you in this beautiful moment, this amazingly beautiful day, sharing about this very, very, very deep subject. So let's dive in. So Iboga, first of all, what is it? It's a root. It comes from Africa, grows in Gabon, in Cameroon, and other places like that. And it's a protective layer of the bark of this tree that we call the Iboga tree. Now, how the heck can that help with suicidal thoughts? Well, in many, many different ways. But I would say that the main one is that Iboga actually makes you connect with your soul. That's the main thing. And the thing with your soul is that it's like this source of everlasting joy within you. It's truly, it's this part of you that's directly connected to God, to the divine. And is an expression of the divine spark that we all have within us, right in our hearts. And the thing is that Iboga, it's like when we have very, very depressing and suicidal thoughts and we feel like life is not worth it and these kinds of things, a lot of this has been accumulated from years and years and years and years and years of conditioning and traumas and things that happen that makes us lose the will to live. But the thing is that with Iboga, it's actually possible to momentarily transcend that and get back to what the soul is saying. And the soul, I mean, it's basically this pure expression of life that just wants to experience life, that just wants to taste, to feel, to be, to experience, to learn, to grow, to expand, to teach. And so when we remove the noise that's like the mental stuff that's taking place and like, oh, this and this and this and that happened, and oh, you did this, and blah, 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 we have all these racing thoughts. But then the Iboga just comes in with like a bulldozer and allows you to just momentarily see how basically these thoughts that you're having are essentially not true. You have started to believe them at some point, but the truth about you is something that is just so epically wonderful and just like the most beautiful thing you can ever imagine, and even better than that. Like that's the truth about you. That's how beautiful you truly are. That's how loved you truly are, how appreciated you truly are. And so when you have these thoughts that are not that are saying that you're ugly, that you're despicable, that you've done the worst possible things and all of this, and that you don't deserve forgiveness, and that you just deserve to die and all of this, like basically this is not the truth. And it sounds weird for me to just say it straight up like that, and maybe right now you can agree, you can disagree. It's all good. I mean, my goal is not to convince you of anything. Because I know what's going to happen. And the thing is that when we do the process in a certain way, and I would say that for cases like this, I'm so extremely grateful that I don't only work with Iboga, and I also work with 5-MeO, 5-MeO DMT, because the thing is that these two medicines are extremely, extremely complementary. Because with Iboga, it's like you detox your mind. You remove the thoughts, you get to analyze yourself. It's like doing years of psychotherapy in a night where you're just so extremely present with yourself that you can kind of see through your own bullshit at some point. And you realize how the things that you think, how they affect you in your physical body. And so you start to pay attention to that relationship between your thoughts and your physical body. And then suddenly it's like, oh, so all the problems I thought I had, it's basically me that's creating them because of the way that I'm thinking. You start to realize that. That's the way Iboga started to teach you this. But then you did the 5-MeO. What happens with the 5-MeO? You experience the truth of who you are. You experience the love. You experience that infinite energy that is present within you. Your soul just expands in all directions, and you feel this rush of energy that you've never felt in your entire life before, not even close to anything like that. And then you realize that, well, first of all, I mean, the suicide thing becomes a bit laughable because you realize that death is not even real. It's just an illusion. Like people, we think that we die and we disappear and it's done and there's nothing else, and it's like you wasted your opportunity of life. But that's not the truth either, because we're on an infinite journey here. So yeah, when you go beyond the body of yours, you realize that first of all you continue. So you're not the body, you're not the thoughts, you're the awareness that is present in the moment. And that awareness, I mean, it truly is infinite. But this is not something that you can just read in a book and be like, oh yes, that's true. Power of now, Eckhart Tolle. Yeah, maybe he's right. He is right. But the thing is that the way to truly understand it is by experiencing it. And the combination of doing a retreat where there's both Iboga and 5-MeO, it's like the most complementary combo there is. Because on one side, you kind of heal the human self, where that's living this life. So the Iboga as the root goes to the root of the issues that you currently have. It's just straight up, that's what it does. It seems very colloquial that a root would get you to the root, but that's essentially what happens. And but then with the 5-MeO, or sometimes people call it the God molecule, and that's also what it does. It makes you experience divinity momentarily. And what you realize is that in the eyes of divinity, a lot of the issues that people have with religion and things like that at the moment is because humans have projected their own versions of God onto God. And so, but that's not really God. It's like the humanized version of God. And the true God is just pure love, pure unconditional love, and infinite expansion. And when you get to experience what that energy truly is, and you feel it for yourself, that changes everything. Because then you know from a visceral level that you are loved, and that you are love also. And that, I mean, it changes everything, because it's like once you know the truth of this, once you experience it, and not just about agreeing or believing in it, because then you know there's a difference between knowing and believing. In this process, it gets you to a state of knowing the truth. And so once you know the truth, then you're just so extremely much more equipped to deal with the situations that happen in life. Because I'm telling you, I am not immune from shit happening in life. The goal is not about doing this one time and then becoming an enlightened monk that never gets pissed off or that just lives perfectly every time. No, it's about having the necessary tools to know how to approach this. And this is the integration aspect that also is being taught in the Transcend with Iboga retreat. So in just a little video today that I wanted to share. As you can see, it's still possible to have fun even though I'm talking about these very, very heavy and dense subjects like suicidal thoughts. But truly it's just because I've actually seen so many people that were in these kind of mind space and loops of thinking, of not being deserving of life and not feeling like they deserve life and everything like that. And once you see also like people going from being that to just being grateful for life in basically a week over and over and over again, that's why I can just approach it lightly. And I can just straight up tell you that if you are someone that feels like that, get in contact with me. Let's have an appointment. Let's see if we resonate with each other. I'm very authentic in the way that I record these videos. So it's like what you see is what you get. You see me like this right now, I'm not going to be different than this when you actually come here in Mexico, in Playa del Carmen, because it's truly a joy and a passion for me to be doing this work. And I give thanks to Iboga, to life, to God, every single day that I get to be doing this, because I can truly see the impact that it has on people. And that's the greatest gift for me, when someone sends me a message that just says, hey, thank you so much for creating the necessary safe space for me to be able to heal everything that I needed to heal. And just this gratitude, I mean, it's something that is just so profound. And my greatest wish is that everybody that comes to the Transcend with Iboga retreat here, I do everything that I can to make you feel that also, to make you reconnect with that love that you are. And so, yeah, this is my video for today. And I'm sure there's a lot more that I could share, but I just want to keep it a little short here. And so, as always, much love to you, dear one. Just know that you're so amazing. Like, if I could even express like a 1% of how amazing I know that you are, it would change your life. But right now, I can only share these words and this heart energy that I have for you. And I just wish that you recognize it within yourself also, and that you tap into the love that you are, and that you know that you are so deeply appreciated exactly for who you are, that you are needed at this time in this crazy journey we call life, and that without you, this whole thing, this whole journey, the entirety of the universe and everything, it would be incomplete. So never doubt your value, dear one. Much love to you. Thank you for being you.